Yo everyone, I'm just waiting for it to get a bit lighter. It's a dark and spooky ghost story. A dark and spooky sky. Who'll stay the night in the spooky old house at the spooky old man? It is short nights on this, guys, but it's dragging out a bit. Should be heading for Stroy. That should be the destination. Typical this, isn't it? You log in it, and it's like total night time. Starting to get light now, though. I just sorted my gear out, and we're heading. We came out of Electro. We'd cut to chicken, which I've ate, and then we're basically heading towards Stroy, and we're trying to keep to the middle of the map today. That is the plan, you see. I'm thinking this may be Stroy, but I can't tell because it's so freaking dark. Just need one more stage lighter and we'll be able to see and start moving. Just a little bit lighter. Can nearly see. Those power lines are heading north, which is kind of the way we're going. Definitely going to loot it here. Because we've got no food left after eating that chicken. We've got bones. So we could start making stuff towards a fishing rod. In fact, while it's still dark, let's make a couple of bone hooks. May as well do it now. Well, we've got no light, and at least we've got those ready, and then we just got to either find rope or just cut some rags up to make some rope. Don't know why I did that. It's 2. Do with that actually. It's worth having, if you're going to go fishing, it's worth having 2 knives, because when you dig up worms, it absolutely knackers the knife really quick, so. Wake up now, and there's 1,600 bloody clan members in this town. Should be able to make one more. That'll give us 6 hooks. That's looking a bit lighter, isn't it, guys? That's looking more like it. Right, let's get those in. Let's equip that. And let's see where we are. Yeah, I think this is Stroy, isn't it? So I won't be the only person that just sort of ducked down for a bit at nights. So we're going to have to be careful. Oh, that's a good find. Straight out of the back. Straight out of Compton, baby. So I suppose the big thing now is just going to be a backpack, and a backpack and something to shoot short range with. Lantas, pretty cool, isn't it? I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Just got to loot everything here, see what we can find. We've already had one good find, haven't we, guys? Oh, rangefinder. It's 2 good finds. Not where you'd expect to find a rangefinder, if I'm being honest. In a farming area, but there you go. Let's raid this town. Do you know, I might take that because I've been getting into the Mark II as a zombie killer. Pico. We'll take that just because it's got more storage. It's got good insulation. It looks shit, but it's got good insulation as well. And then what we'll do, we'll start making things towards a fishing rod. Didn't mean to put that spanner in. Get off. Oh, I've got a hunter backpack. Oh yeah, I remember now. I picked one up. They're thinking I've got no storage. Go on. Go on, sod it. That's the Mark II mag, isn't it? So we'll take that in case we find one. That's our little Z killer. I'm sure they made the zombies where they aggro from greater distance when you're shooting silent rounds. Could be in danger here where we are, but someone's been in there. It's PD there. That might give us somewhere to find a gun. We've got medical as well. There's a well around here somewhere, I can't remember where. Although we've got chlorine tabs. Oh yes, Tetra. That's what I come in here for. I come in here for Tetra and charcoal tabs. That's right, I may as well go. I'm done. There's a well, I knew there was one here. Right, so what we'll do, we'll fill the cooking pot. Let's just equip it there. And we'll fill the bottle as well for now. Okay. And I'm going to get straight into PD. See if we can find just something to shoot with. Don't care if it's a Scorpion, don't care if it's a Glock, don't care if it's a Mark II, though you never seem to find them at PD. Just something to shoot with. Someone's been in here. Doors open, which usually means that whoever's been in here is gone, but you never know. I've already got patrol pants, I don't need them. Flashlight. Take the flare. What was that? Oh, it's got no ammo in it. We'll keep it for now, because we've got nothing. Pioneer, what's that got on it? Well, it's loaded, so don't knock it. Combat gloves, good find. Worth coming here so far. Just heard a shot there. Just want to make it through it pretty quick, really. I don't want to hang around for anything. Another SSG mag, but no rounds, so I'm not going to take it. Okay. Well, there was a little bit of stuff, wasn't there, guys? A little bit of stuff. Nothing, nothing to write home about there, but there was some good stuff all the same. You know, now we've got a water source. And some more houses here. Let's loot these while we're here. Try and find the end corner, and then we'll just move down. That should be the first one. That'll do if we find a Mark II for the Zeds. Because now we've got a mag and we've got bullets for it, so it's worth picking the mag up there. So the Mark II is a frigging pea shooter, but it's great for zombies. I think it's the best one actually for zombies. A, because it's got a built-in silencer, and B, because the iron sights are very good on it, you know, for headshots. It's a battery. Nothing. Just keep on running, baby. Keep on running. Trouble is, someone's been through here, so we're sort of they're getting all the shit, you know, really. Apart from the Mo's in there. Ha ha ha. Oh, mind you, what I don't need a Mosin, do I? What's it actually got in it bullet-wise? Nothing. It's not worth taking then. Stick with what we've got. Okay. This is basically just getting stuff. So we've got 8 now. So one more top like that. And we've got a fishing rod. Yeah, sorry, rope. Then we can get a fishing rod. Shot to my right. There's some rope. So now we don't need the rags. So I'll just drop those for now. You find rags everywhere now, we don't need them. One day you'll go in one of these buildings, you know, in towns like this. All the doors are closed and you'll go up and there'll be someone sat there camping that's been there for 14,000 hours. Tent in there. alcohol. Or iodine, even. Nothing in there. Right, gonna just rock up here a little bit. Not far. And then we'll just get a bearing. We'll get the compass out, we'll just get a bearing. And now I want to go northwest. So let's just get that compass. Right. So there's northwest. Let's do that. We need to slot that pioneer as well. There we go. Let's motivate. Still struggling with it, this new controller getting the bloody guns to equip for some reason. I don't know why. So that's where I'm heading for, that corner up there. Okay, so I need to look round. It's a windy one today, guys. It's a windy miller. So we're going northwest now. And I'm thinking towards the Starries, that's my thought. See what we can find up there. The old Starries. Looks like we could have a bit of a run here. So that's where we were, Starry. That's where we are now. But I need to be more up there. So let's just, so that's where we are. Let's get the compass out. That's northwest. Shot to the right. Not sure what gun, maybe a Mosin, the sound of it. Might have been a Mosin. That was in a building very close. I'm going to have to be a bit bloody careful, guys. I mean, we're middle of nowhere in a way. But, you know, there's shots all around, so that was pretty close, that one, because it was in a building, so... God, who would pick up a medical thermometer, really? Just try and get through here quick with those shots. Right, I've got a little gun to shoot with. Got a pop gun. That shot again. Just trying to go here really, really fast. Yo, man, hack. Alright, mate? Didn't come on yesterday because I was too tired, so... Back with a vengeance today. We could use that repeater, but... let's just get that. What I need to do really is get to a place where so I think from here it's probably west to where I'm thinking of going. Let me just get into a safe place for a minute. Again, this is my grey area of the map, the middle sort of portion of it. Yeah, it's going to be like northwest-west, if that makes any sense. So let's get that out. Northwest-west, that's going to be about there. Ask Big Dog if he's watching, man, hack. He's at work. Bloody hell. Chance of bloody shooting someone if I can't even run straight. There's that shot again. That came from my left-hand side this time. So there's people out here. I've just not got much to shoot with if I need something. Oh, mind you, we've got the P1 now, haven't we? There's also a hunting stand here. Or hunting shack. So Zogoki. We got a Zagorki. Bit of open ground now, which I'm not liking. What up, Glock? Alright, man, I didn't come back on last night because I was too tired, basically. So I gave it a rest. Just that one stream that I did yesterday out. So this is just following on from that sort of couple of hours I did in the day, just getting started. Come out of Electro, been up to Steroy. I'm heading for Novi. That's my target area. Doing, like I said before, trying to just go through the middle of the map. Which is still a bit of a grey area for me, you know. I could still find my way around without a map, but I find it harder mid-map because I don't spend a lot of time here, so... So hopefully next stop should be Novi. I've got a compass as well, which I don't usually have. That's one of the reasons I thought, well, instead of taking the usual routes, let's go mid-map. We could still obviously do we're going to the airfield, but we're just going there a different way, so... May as well have a quick look here while we're around. It's a lone house. And someone's already been here. Because the frigging door is open. Someone's dropped a load of shit here as well. Leave it at that. I'm not sure really. Maybe I should have picked that repeater up. Just so I had something with more rounds in it than this Pioneer, but Pioneer's obviously a better gun. So keep on running, keep on running. So see what we can find, you know, is Novi and Starry a hot spot on this map? Well, most places are on this server. So let's see what it's like on here. The worst case, if we don't get any action, is we're still going up towards the airfield, so... And through Novi and Starry, that's the most direct way if you're coming from Electro, so... Which is where I've come from. I've actually got my messages fixed, guys, so that when a message comes through, it comes up on the screen again now. Just again, changing to this new system, it was... Nice, little summer camp. Right, well, we don't need medical, to be honest. Gorky, gun cleaning kit. Hunting knife will look. I'll tell you what though, that fang's getting a bit damaged. Let's get rid of that. We'll have a second hunting knife. Okay, it's like I said on this, that everywhere you go, no matter where you are on the map, good find. No matter where you are on the map, people have been on a 50 pop server. Nice. That's what we need. That's rounds for the Tundra. Dry bag. We'll stick with the hunter, eh? Stick with the hunter. Buckshot, heat pack. Well, we don't need it because it's not a cold map, so I don't know why they bother putting a heat pack on it. Handgun scope would have been handy if we had something else. The Gorky. Bloody Gorky City, innit? Okay. So what we'll do, we need to sort out a lot of the stuff we've got here. We can, firstly, let's sort out the canteen, which I knew would have gone in there. Obviously, what we need is a belt, and then we can get it out of our inventory. But let's just go with what we've got. I can turn my head around like the Exorcist. That'll do. Let's get that slotted. Right, done. Have a quick look in the saloon. You never really find anything in these, but it's worth a look because different servers do different things, so... Nope, nothing. So from here, really we need to keep heading sort of, we're more going almost straight west now. Let's just have a look through. Whoa. A little bit to the north still. About there. That's our direction. I'm just wondering, there's some water there. I've got no food. Is this the time now to do a bit of fishing? I think it is, to be honest. Let's start by making a rod. I don't like the way this is next to the road, that's why I'm having a bit of a mosey around. Let's go. Just somewhere where I can hunker down a little bit, where the... I think I was better just on that corner bit there. Right, let's make some stuff. So we're going to combine that with the rope. Where the friggin' hell's that gone? There it is. And then all we got to do is make bait because we did everything else before, so. And that's why I wanted 2 knives, because it really does. Hey up there, you alright mate? How you doing mate? Good thing is with the gloves I don't have to keep washing my hands every 5 minutes. I may as well have a good old fish here because, you know, with this rod I'm going to catch about 26 wellies and 16 cooking pots, so. We'll just get another 2 of these. Now we'll make a start. Yeah, not bad, mate. I didn't stream last night, Bear, because I was a bit tired, so just did a short one yesterday in the day, and then I'm back fresh tonight, really. Playing Oblivion, eh? Let's craft some bait up. It takes ages, this, but you may as well do it all first, and then it's all done, you know. You don't want to sort of fish and then have to do this every time. You just want to just, you know, once you're fishing, so. Just hoping no one does us over here, that's all. Just how close we are to the entrance of the summer camp is worrying me a bit, but it is what it is. One more. Right, let's see if we can catch some fish and not bloody boots and God knows what else. Bloody hell, it's a fish. It's a first. That very rarely happens, that. Dang. Must have dropped it just in the right place. Maybe they like this running water. This'll be it now. This'll be the pair of wellies or the cooking pot we'll catch. Yeah, that's another fish. Something wrong here, telling you. Just doesn't happen. Fishing the other day on it, and I caught, I think, it was at least 5 items that were like, it was 4 sets of boots and a cooking pot, or 2 cooking pots and 3 sets. It was absolutely ridiculous shit. Big firefight. Don't think we need to be involved in this with our fishing rod, do we? I'm running away with a fishing rod from a firefight. Shitting hell. Whoever that is has probably seen us now. Let's opt for some hard cover here. Oh, there you go, there you go. Dayz, let's go quick. Don't want to lose me fish. He probably wasn't expecting that because all the fighting was happening from the other side, so... That's why, children, you always find the high ground. I'm just going to go full power out of here. Hopefully people will be expecting me to stick. I should have stuck around, really. I would have stuck around and looted him, but the thing is, he was fighting with someone else. And the other gun that I had was automatic. I've only got a Tundra, so I can only fight at long range. So I'm gonna call it quits at that one. Might be a mistake what I've just done, but I'm gonna quit it there. I just know there was more than one person, and without a silencer where I was, someone would have run to the shots, and then I've got nothing short range to fight with. So. They're thinking, why doesn't the Tundra load? It's because I haven't unpacked the bullets, have I? Would help. Sheesh kebab. What are we going to do here? We've got... Well, we're going to have to drop... Right, let's drop the crowbar. And then we'll move that over. That means I can get the fishing rod in there. Which means I can then... go... Oh. What have I got on the... Oh, okay. Got more storage than I thought, guys. Keep forgetting I've got the backpack, so I don't know why I keep forgetting I've got the backpack. Right. Well, there you go. That's our first kill, guys. If I'd have had different stuff there, I would have done things differently. But with what I've got to fight with, I thought it was prudent to move away from there, so that's what I've done. Do you know, I don't even know where I'm running to. I just started running. Think what I need to do. Yo, Alpha. You alright, mate? Yeah, I wasn't on last night. I was just saying to Glock, I wasn't on last night. I was really tired, so I'd done a little stream in the day, so I thought, well, I'll call it quits. Did you miss the kill there, Alpha, then? There's the castle. Just do a little overwatch on this now, just because we heard all the shots before. So this little town here, the little town, is Vishnoi. So what we need to do from here is basically find north. So let's get our little compy out. Shit. You know, oh God. So that's a bummer. North is back where we've just been, which is what I'm trying to avoid. I wonder if we could just go, yeah, a bit sort of northwest and then come back round, I think is the best thing. Because I made it so really that's it. You know, I'm not going to loot that body. You know, that was a definite thing I didn't want to do. So let's head northwest. At some point we're going to need to cook what fish we did get there. So we're going to need to find somewhere safe for that. Trouble is we are getting quite near our destination now, and our destination was always to get into Starry. That's what we were trying to do. It never fails to amaze me, this map though. It's so good. You know, I'm in the sort of nowhere area, and already we've had action. You know, we basically got in the middle there of a big firefight. I don't know which guy we helped, but we killed one of them, so obviously that was the tundra that we could hear that guy was firing. It didn't look like an assault rifle he had, so I don't need that. But someone will be around that way that I'm looking out for where those shots came from, so what I need to do is just leave the area, basically. I think I'll use the tree line though, because I can go north, so let's use the tree line a little bit. But without skylining. That looked a bit ropey there, I was still zoomed in. Well, it's a bit of comedy anyway. Running away with a fishing rod in my hand. While two people have a firefight and then shooting one of them. If I can make a short that, you know, if that was about a minute, I'll do it. Of me running away with a fishing rod. that there on the top one, that's Starry Sobar. Holster we don't really need. Slightly worrying direction there, if I'm being honest, because again, this is going back to where all that bloody shooting was going on. Oh, this is difficult. This, so that's that Starry there. The problem we've got here, guys, is obviously there's no. I mean, I'm getting yellow. What I tell you, what we could do, we could head the other way a minute. Let me just see which way we've actually come in. So that's to the northeast. So if we go out to the southwest, yeah, northeast. So if we go directly southwest there, find somewhere safe to cook. We'll do all that and then we'll come back in this direction. Just a little bit worried if where we head out here, if that's the let's have a look. See, anyone that navigates by these will use this path, so we want to stick away from that. I think if we go this way, find some pretty dense forest, we'll make the fire in there, sort everything out, and then we'll come back to Starry. So Starry and Novi, the way you can tell the difference between is Starry is the one with the big does this look safe or not? Not really. Starry is the one with that huge barn on it, that's how you know. Shit, this is back where we were, isn't it? This is back at the summer camps where all the shooting was. This is exactly, basically, where I didn't want to be. This is the tree line I came up to, isn't it? And then shot down onto the road. So we're in danger here, guys. It's down there where I shot that guy. So sod this for a game of soldiers. Well, that's northeast, so that's back towards... I'd rather do that. God, do we stop doing that? I'd rather go back towards Starry than hang around here. Shit, this is where... Was this where I shot him? I think it was, you know. Oh, jeez, I'm making a right meal of this, guys. Really am. That's probably the road there into Starry there. So what happens, you see, when you don't go into the middle of the map much, you're a lot more it's a lot harder to make good decisions, you know. Right, yeah, there it is, there it is. See, again, there's that main path there. That's the stuff like that you want to avoid. So really, I want to be up on that tree line there. Big flock of birds there going over. I've never noticed that before, you know. Oh no, it's the power lines. Looks like a flock of birds. If you look at that where my pointer is. But it's not, it's just the power lines. What we need, guys, is an assault rifle. That's the, you know, for the close quarters at the moment. We've just got a Pioneer in that P1. And that's it. That's all we've got. Let's see what that P1's actually got in it. Let's slot it first. Right, it's no mag in it. I'm sure I picked up one. Yeah, there you go. Haven't got any 9x19, unfortunately. Let's just sort these fish out while we're here as well. At least that's done ready then. Get loads more if you're hunting. You get loads more out of fish than you do out of like killing chickens. Killing chickens just gives you nothing, if I'm being honest. But fish, you get plenty. One more. Still got all the bait on where we were bloody. Got caught in the middle of that gunfight while we were fishing. I'll find a safe area to fish in. In the middle of a gunfight. That's a P1 mag as well, isn't it? Oh, that's a Colt. Well, that's all I've got then. So I've got a little pop gun for short range. Got the Pioneer for something. I don't know what for, to be honest. Right, so this is Starry. And let's just check again. So which side of Starry are we in? Well, that's to the north. So if I went past that in the same direction, a little bit to the west, that's where we're going to get to the airfield. So that's our sort of direction of travel, if you like, which will be through the church there. If you look where the church is. Let's just give it a watch first. There's the tents over there, which is an obvious hot spot. How would we flank to that from here? I think our best bet would be to go this way. What I'm worried about, guys, is fighting with what I've got. Long range, no problem. Short range, we've had it, basically. That's the problem we've got. Short range, we've had it with what we've got here. I'll tell you what we did get, didn't we get? Yeah, we got a rangefinder, didn't we? Just forgetting about that. So it's 500 to the barn. $350 to that road. I'm surprised at that, actually. I would have gauged that more at 200, but there you go. How can that be? I suppose it does come out a bit there, doesn't it? Just check the tree there. Yeah, 360. Fair enough. So that there is Novi. So what I'm proposing to do is see this tree lights is go along this open bit, or maybe I could come around the trees here up to there and then go through the trees there, and that gets us between Starry and Novi. Let's do that. And then we really, really need somewhere to try and cook this. I just can't stop here because it's too dangerous. But we've got no... actually, thinking about it, we've got those Agorki bars, haven't we? More shooting. Sod it, I'm just going to go straight across here. That'll be the last thing I do. But there you go. Keep your eyes peeled, guys. This is tactically dangerous. See, if I had an assault rifle, I could scope this place out, Starry and Novi. But then if anyone got to my position, I've got something to fight with. But with what I've got, I've just got nothing to fight with if someone gets to the position, if that makes any sense. See if I can track over to these woods here. And then we've got to cook these fish, because otherwise we've got to be starving by the time we do them. That should then get us to the airfield. And then from the airfield we can sort of come back down to these areas. We could go to Vibor. We could go to the Starries. Shooting everywhere. If no one saw us come in here, this is actually a good place here. Yeah, so that's Novi. That's Novi PD. Just whether that's dense enough for that. This is where I'm looking to, more this sort of bigger area of forest, but I can hear shots everywhere. They were quite a way off, but I couldn't tell what direction. Hunting stand there, may as well just have a quick look at that, and then we'll rock up into these woods. Yo, Ruger, you alright, mate? Got my chat going, see how fast I answered that. Like a Winchester, baby. That's a handgun one, isn't it? Hunting scope, well, we don't need that, we've got one. So this is the sort of area I'm thinking for making a fire. It's a piece of wood. I can hear shots freaking everywhere. But you know, we've got to eat. So what do I do? I think about here will do it. Let's just do it. I'm not messing about anymore. Doing it? Yeah, I do. Right, there's the bark. Oh, restart. Right, I'll be back in a second, guys. Back in a minute, lads. Won't be a minute. Right, guys, I'm back. So where was I up to now? Right, I got some bark. That's about it. Okay. What are you doing? Ay, ay, ay. There, have a shave. God. Is there any hope at all? Right, there's a shot to my left then, but it is a long way away. The shots are a long way out. That's what I'm counting on, really. Okay. I mean, they're not that far away, but the thing is, what do I do? I've got, at the end of the day, I've got nothing here to eat, so I've got to do something. So let's got some matches somewhere. Here we go. Make sure you bury the fireplace. I'm lighting it now because the trouble is you can never bloody find it. Yeah. Right. Alright, let's just get some more stuff together now. Drop that. Drop that. Right, and then we'll get some more sticks. That should get us going as far as we need there. And if we get that... blah, blah, blah. Need to break one of these up. Where's the long one? This will give us the cooking stand. It'll just save us. It takes time to do this, but it saves a lot of time in the long run because things cook so much faster for the stand. So now what it'll actually do, if I leave the water in it, it'll smoke everything. So what we're going to do is start putting these things in. Just hope to shit no one's watching us. What are you doing? I'm trying to rush it because I know there's all people around. Right. So there's that anyway. I've never known such a dangerous place to do this. It's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, God. What are you doing, lad? So we're actually boiling these fish. By leaving the water in there, we'll get them all boiled. Then we'll just have to do a bit of sorting out when we come through. Just hope no one can see that smoke. Right, 2 more. 1, 2. Again, it's a bugger this, but it'll sort all our food out basically. This will sort all our food out for what we need to do now. We have got 1 kill today, so this gives us away. Nice knowing you. Come on. Still doing, isn't it? Should be enough in the wood in there to keep that going. I hope. There's 1. Come on. There's 2. I'll go. Right. Just run away. See, we're getting hungry now, so we did it just in the nick of time, that. Just in the nick of time. Oh dear. Whew. Well, we made it, guys. Just made it. You can see how much the fish gives you versus the chicken, you know. It's huge difference. So it's always worth doing what I just did. It's See if we can get that in our inventory without don't really need that, do I? Let's just leave that like that for now. Right, so our big plan now is really to get to the airfield. We've got plenty of stuff here, so we can get to the airfield now. See how much that gives us, the fish. It's so good, it's worth it. It really is worth doing. I'd forgotten as well, though, that I had the ruddy... I forgot that I had the... just getting that in Northwest. The Zagorki bars. I could have had a couple of those just to get me to it. But we're done now anyway. We've done everything okay, so it'll have to do. Everything's on the up. Hunting stand there, may as well have a look. What we got? Oh, nice hunter pants. Best in the game. Reason we're getting hot is because we picked the cooking pot back up. But what do? You don't know. Right, let's get that bearing again. So that's northwest. So we came from Starry, basically. So northwest should take us to Cabanino and then the airfield. So let's go that way. I have to be careful of people that are coming off the airfield, that's all. But let's go. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. So to everyone watching, just make sure on your YouTube you make sure that you're watching this in HD, which is 1060. I'm playing at 1060 at 60 frames. Sometimes what happens is your YouTube will sort of default down to 720, so it's worth just checking that. Make sure you're watching it in HD, basically, for the best possible experience. As always, anyone watching it hasn't subscribed, be great if you could subscribe to the channel. I stream most nights at 9 PM, that's UK time. Obviously it'll notify you if you subscribe. Because sometimes I'll do a stream in the day, that's the only other time. Often if I just want to get geared in the day, or if I've got a bit of extra time to do an extra video. But mostly it's 9 PM UK time. Streams are from anything from sort of 2 or 3 hours right up to 5 or 6 hours, depending on how much is going on. Always good if people can drop a like on the video if you like it as well. Right, we should be, guys, heading towards the airfield now. A little bit worried about that road. Get over here quick. If I find any water sources, well, I'll refill my water in a minute. If there's anything down here. Nope. Big thanks to Alpha and Ruger and Glock as always for watching. Don't know if Manhack's still around or if he's had to go to bed yet. Not seen Big Dog in the house tonight. Right, so this is the airfield, guys, so we're here already. That's quicker than I thought, to be fair. So really, I think I need to be heading left, which would be to the south. Let's just see where we are. Yeah, that's the way I want to go. I mean, I could, it depends what I want to do here. I could go down to Bash, see what's there. We'll have a look. Let's have some water. Let's get fully motivated before we go. Bit of water. Let's have a Zagorki. So if I go off to the right, I can go down towards Bash. I might just do that, you know. And do things a different way. Yeah, let's do that. I'm just worried about, to be honest, about what I've actually got here. You know, I've only got a Tundra. And again, although a Tundra's a really, really good gun, it's no good if I come across someone in this woods, so... I can see exactly where I am. Dry bag there. I think I'll keep what I've got. I'm in a slightly different place than I thought here, to be fair, but... This is where I'm nearly always coming anyway, but there you go. We'll go with it. No doors open, that's because there's been a restart. Nothing. 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 Right, we'll start. There's an assault helmet there, so that's a start. Bison. It's shit, but at least it fires. That's got no clip in it, that KSU, so I'm not going to bother with that. Oh, has it got a clip in it? No, it hasn't. Oh, nice. Immediately a visor for the assault helmet. Come on. Well, we've got hunter pants, so we've got the best ones. Field backpack. Say what you see, say what you see. There's Z just behind the barracks I just heard. Someone's friggin' locked that. Slim pickings, guys, isn't it? Load of shit, a lot of this. Do that because I know one of my knives is. Which knife is damaged? That one? Yeah, get rid of that. Gotta miss that. Shit, got nothing to, nowhere to carry the bloody thing. Right, where's that mag? There. Right, I think what we'll do now we've got that is I'm going to drop the Pioneer, slot that, drop that a minute. I'm just going to mag this. It's only a 10 round mag, but compared to what we had a minute ago, it's great. So there's that, and then we'll just re-equip that, and then we can swap between these two. Just on the wheel like that. Whew. Let's motivate. Forgot to put the frigging clip in. It is shit that, but the thing is, in semi-auto, it's still a great medium range weapon because it's so powerful. You know, it'll knock you on your arse. So. Needs to be a bit more over this way. Just to come in at least semi-stealthily to the next area. So obviously we can see this is the barrack section of the airfield. This is southeast. This is my usual route basically on here. I'm going to start having to change this up to be fair, but I'm going to go with this for today from where we've come from. Keep your eyes peeled, guys. Hate it on the airfield because you know there's people everywhere. At least we're properly armed now. That's one thing. At least we're not coming in here just with a Tundra, you know, with a long range weapon. We've got stuff to fight with now. KA sites, already got that, haven't we? Yep. It's not looking like we're going down that way anyway, but... How are my shoes doing? Press D. More tack gloves. Might take them actually because of the collar. Is there some in there as well? Oh, the same, aren't they? We'll do that. See what they look like versus those. Bloody do. I think our problem going down to VMC now is the fact that there's going to be Zeds there and we haven't got anything silenced to fight with. That's quite a big problem, really. Could be shit in shit here because I've seen a lot of doors open up there. Let's stay sharp. Okay, see someone's been in here. So this will have been picked clean. Good that there's a mag there, but there's no rounds with it. Bit of food, that's a good sign. Combat site's not really bothered. Right, next barracks. No messing, just go. Take the MVG head strap. Win rounds, fine. It's really 5.56 I need, but someone out there. Don't know if it's a Z or a dude. I think it's a Z. Just by the way the footsteps sound. Let's just give it a minute though. It's a Z. Can hear it. Let's make sure wherever that was we get past it without aggro in it. Looks like this is going to be the usual picked clean bloody montage. Yeah, not bad, Alfred. Did you see the big kill we had before, mate? Where did I see that other bison a minute ago? Taking those Baraka sites in the hope that one day I'll actually get an M4 on this server, but I don't think I've had one yet. Picked up the wrong frigging gun then, didn't I? Right, I'm out of here. Whew. That was tense. So, I'm sort of semi-geared now. But, you know, again on this server, I've not got a plate, which is a problem. So I've got no plate, and I've not got a lot of rounds either. I'm alright for the bison, but you know how shit that is. It's no more than a zombie bloody killer. I don't think either of them had a silencer on either. Just a pistol silencer will fit on a bison. So there's some good things going on, but not a lot. So we just need to going to utilise this water while we're here. I'll have to actually drop that just to get the water. We'll see later on what we can do with the inventory. I think, you know, might be an idea to drop the cooking pot, or what have we got in there? And then we've got, right, there's our dangerous as shit, this. So I've got some chlorine tabs somewhere. I know I'll pick some up. There you go. Shouldn't be doing this near an airfield, but there you go. That's what we're doing. Right, so let's book out of here. So my plan today was to stay clear of the usual route after here and go sort of mid-map. See what we can find. So I'm going to plot, when we get to VMC, I'm going to plot a course from there back to sort of Starry and that where we were before. Gonna be in shit here with the Zeds because I haven't got anything silenced. It'd be good if I could pick up a suppressor here for the 16 or the Bison. I mean, I say that you know you kill the zombie suppressor and they still all come after you. It's so sensitive when you shoot one, but won't be an absolute marathon tonight, guys. I'm just going to do what I need to do. I'll take that because that's got the rounds I need. Oh yes, nice. Now we can put the where's my bloody bottle gone? There. Can equip that. ACOG. Well, someone's been here. Got aggroed in from miles away. Another M16, no rounds though. Okay, so I'll drop that now. Sounds like a Z, that, to be honest. Doesn't sound like a dude. I'll try. Why am I trying to put a Baraka sight on that? Just going to take the battery off that rangefinder. Oh, what are we doing here? More winnies. 5.56 would be nice. But they'll do though, because they'll go for the KA. I might bypass the camo. Yeah, more KA rounds. I'll just do the last couple of barracks. Because you rarely find anything in the frigging camo anyway, if I'm being honest. That's aggroed on me from 16 miles away. What have we got out there that we can fight with? I'm going to sod it and do the last barracks. Come in. Nice. At least we've got some 5.56. Looks like someone's missed this barracks, that's why we've got some rounds. That should give us a battery as well. So did we slot the knife then? Because that's what we need really. We need to slot a knife in. There we go. We'll slot that. And then we're going to book out of here and then we'll get a bearing on where we are. 1, 2, 3, go. Whoa! Whew! Right, I'm legging it now. Right, that's viable, so we'll go this way. So our idea now is we're trying to get back to Stari and Novi. So we've come out of VMC. So it'll be sort of southeast we need to travel. I'll check in a minute. I just need to get into a safer place first. Now we're out of there. We also need to sort out what we've got here. I think that, to be fair, I think I'm going in the right direction, but we'll just make sure there's no one bloody following me. That's fairly dense. Let's go in there a minute. Right, so what we're going to do is... I'll have to put that down a second. Get the company. Still struggling with that new controller for doing that. Right, so what we need to do, we've come out of VMC and we're trying to get to Stari. So from VMC to Stari, we basically want to head east, which is that way, and slightly to the south, which is that way. Let's do it. So this should take us to Stari, basically. Still in dangerous territory here, because obviously VMC is somewhere where people go a lot. So just got to be careful coming out of here now. Be nice actually if we could get back onto the coast, but get up it in Sweplow, you know, at that end of the map. Rather than doing the usual coming into Cherno and that. I know we get all the action in Electro and it's great, but this map seems to be so well populated in most areas that I think we'd get action wherever we went, to be honest. I'll tell you what, you can tell I've got a lot of kit here. I can feel the running is really slow now. Really slow. So again, while we're running through a bit of this, don't forget to watch this in 1080. If YouTube sets it 720, just turn it up to HD. I'm doing this in 1080 60 frames. Please subscribe to the channel if you ain't. I know most of you out there have, but for those that haven't, I'd love it if you did. Helps me a load. We're sort of, on the one hand here, we're coming out of the danger zone because we're exiting away from the airfield and that, but then we're coming into the danger zone, going to sort of Starry and Novi, so let's just get need to eat something, basically. Where was that half-eaten one? There. Note to self, don't forget to pick the KA up before you go. That's the trouble running 3 guns like I am here. It's a bit of a... It's never the best idea. I may be able to drop some stuff down, to be honest. But we'll see. Right, we've eaten ourselves into a better place there. Right, so heading for Starry. Let's just not forget to pick that up first. I'll tell you what as well, let's just sort this magazine bloody thing out here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to empty that 10 round. And to be fair, I'm not going to bother with that now. And then all we've got to do is we've got a 30 round mag there. So we'll fill that. And then we've got an M16 that's worth a shit. Oh yeah. Right. Let's just drop a little bit of stuff here as well. I'm going to drop that. The other thing I can do as well is just sort the mag out on the KA. We've got bullets, we may as well use them. So we've got that. That is the KA fully loaded. And then sort the mag out on that. Then we've got a spare mag for that as well. Right. But this is the problem. I'm going to have to... What else can I drop here? Must be able to drop some more stuff where I can get... What have we got in here that's utter shit? Well, we can combine them. In fact, we can do this, guys. We can do... Oh, no, we can't, because they're different bullets, you idiot. We can do this. All we need to do is empty this. There you go. And then we can put... I'll put the M16 in there. No, I won't, because it's too many slots. How else can we do it? We could go the other way and get it in the hunter backpack. I think I'll drop that because you never... Oh, that's the other thing as well. Got some more rounds there. Then we can drop the mag. Like that. I mean, to be fair, I can put the KA in there for now. And we'll sort out later where we're swapping it around. So we'll pick the M16 out. And what that means now is we can swap. That's better. Right, so we need to head sort of that way. The other thing we need to do is we need to slot these. We've got nothing slotted here at all. Let's put the M16 there. And the KA there like that. Now what that'll automatically do is that. So we'll put that in there. Right, let's go. Make sure there's no one following us. Again, guys, the tip is when you do that, you know what direction you're running in. Just look at a tree or something before you turn around and check. And then you just turn back round to the tree and you know you're running still in the right direction then. Simple as. Right, so this should be now. I don't think this is Starry, is it? Because Novi, because it's not on 2 levels. Novi, I don't think. I think Novi's just on 1 level. Keep your eyes peeled, guys. Dangerous territory. Yo, Bri, you alright, mate? Nice to see you on the stream. Didn't come on last night, mate, because I was absolutely knackered, so... Let's see. Did you hear that, guys? That was coming from that direction there. Haha, Brucey bonus. Brucey bonus, Brian. Let's see where these shots are coming from. This is kind of the direction I need to be heading anyway. It sounded like it was in a building, that. Didn't sound like it was outside anywhere. But I'm not aware of any buildings around here, from being honest. So we're going to have a good look at what's going on. Definitely came from my left speaker. Just give it a minute, see if anyone comes over the hill. Yeah, it's from that direction, sort of over... Oops. Over there. We need to see if we can get eyes on any sort of building. Because that's where it was coming from. It was coming from a building, definitely inside. Probably bait shots. Okay, I think this is where I shot that guy into it again. Keeps seeming to be driven back to here, which is slightly worrying. Put that into full auto. My gun is now fully automatic. Tent there. Wonder if he's firing it in the frigging tent. Right, there's a house here. And that was kind of where the shots were coming from. There's Starry there. All the doors shot on it. I'd say that's where those shots came from, though. They sounded too close to being Starry. Which is over there, you can see on the right with the ball. So I think it was from there. So let's keep our eye on this for a minute. We could even get the rangefinder out. Let's just put that in my things again. Let's silently put that away rather than... Let's see, I think about 150, do you think, guys? Oh, I know what it is. I've not got the battery in there, have I? Shit. I've only got one. Oh no, I've got another battery. There's one there. breaking cover here and all sorts. I know it's how now the rangefinder's gone there. Bloody hell. Right, come on. Get organised, will you? God, you'll have none of this professional streamer stuff with me, you know. Yeah. Well, I said 150, didn't I? I may as well not have bothered. Oh, yeah. I'm sure it was that building. Sure it was that building. I do not think there's anywhere else it could have been. The only possibility is that tent that's behind me. I don't know what it'd sound like if he fired it in there deliberately. I am now in full stealth mode. It's actually a better view of that house. Let me just do things a little bit of a different way here. So all I'm thinking there is now any gun will now go into that. I won't keep having that problem then with the gun swap. Just trying to drop my sights in quickly, just so we're prepared. So there's Starry Sobar. Thinking of getting that tree line just over there. Not brilliant cover here, is it? A bit thicker up here. I know, guys, I'm going painfully slow here, but the thing is, if you run in the woods like this, people will hear you, and then they've got the advantage because they've heard you. I will run across this bit just because it's an open space. And I will jump back down now. This is an obvious point for snipers, so we've got to be really careful. Just trying to look all around. You know, looking all around is as good as clearing the area. to see what sort of view I get from here. Be careful, it opens out a little bit, doesn't it? Looks like there's a clear into the next trees as well. You can tell I don't go here as much because of the way I'm playing. You see, I'm that little bit more cautious everything I'm doing. Let's get the rangefinder out. Well, that's a lot. That's 650 meters to there, so that's a long, long way out. Truck there. Just have a look at that. Looks usable, doesn't it? I'm not going to, just so you know, but looks usable. You've got to be bloody nuts to drive one of those. I'll swap back onto the KA. It's quite open here, that's why I'm running. Now, there's no one really could be in any of the bushes where they'd actually be hidden, so a little bit of a risk, but let's go. There's the tents. Trying to see if there's any doors open down there as well. Shall we go on the swan ride? Nope. I can tell you now, guys, there's dudes around. There's dudes around, they're just not making themselves known. That's somewhere where you get a lot of snipers just at that, on that building. Well, definitely the highlight was me fishing in the middle of that gunfight. I don't think we're going to beat that tonight. Caught fishing in the middle of a frigging gunfight? You're mad. super quiet, isn't it? If we go that way, that'll take us down to Novi. So that was Starry. And this way is Novi, which is there basically. That's Novi. I think for me, I might head to Novi. The last video I did, guys, from the other day, I think it was, I can't remember how long it is, maybe an hour and a half, a couple of hours, but that's got some good action at Balota Airfield. That was me versus a couple of guys there. It's sort of near the end of that video, it starts building up. I get back to Balota. I'm Overwatch. I only Overwatch for a couple of minutes and I spot a guy and then I spot his mate and a bit of a gunfight ensues. Dangerous this, but I'm just going to nip up, see what's in here. Well, that PU scope would have come in handy for the Mosin, but we've not found any rounds for it anyway, have we, the Mosin? So it's academic. It's PD. So what I'm going to do, let's have a look. What is it? So it's 1 AM UK time. I'm going to nip into Novi. And if we've not got any action straight away, then that may be where we log today. We've done a good couple of hours on the stream. Had a decent kill. And in a comedy style gun fight with the fishing rods. I think they were literally, the two guys were shooting over my head. There was one on one side sounded like he got a Tundra. The other one had an assault rifle. And then I don't know how the guy missed me running away with that fishing rod. 10 AM in Oz, Bryce says. Bloody hell. It was 10 AM here. Not 1 PM. Door's not open, is it, on PD? Top door. Tell you what, on PS5 it's so much better as well when you're scoping in. So much better. It's quite a nice little spot here, isn't it? Sort of watches the road going in and out. Let's just get a look at where's the rangefinder again. Let's get a look on that. That ever happens, guys, let me show you. Let me just show you that again. So it's saying no, it's because of this. So what you need to do there is move forward a bit. And there you go. 220 to that. 300 to there. PD's about 400, do you think? 460. A substantial distance. Yeah, that's good. That's good, Brian. That's good to know. Because it is different. We were watching it before in 720, obviously, at 30 frames. Now we're watching it in full 1080 at 60 frames. And I can even go up to 4K on this. But again, that just means that whoever's watching's got to have a 4K TV. So I've been advised it's better just stick to the 1080. For once on this map, it actually looks quiet somewhere. It's not the norm, but anyway, let's... So obviously anyone that's come into this stream late, if I'm stopping the stream soon, don't worry, because obviously you can watch the video back on the live section. Most of the action was at the start with the fishing rod stroke gun fight. Hey, you get caught in some situations on this game. Casually fishing away. Big gunfight starts and you're in the middle of it. Just watching for open doors here now as we go in. It's PD. There's some houses on the other side of PD. That's what I'm heading for. See these up here? Can't remember, one of them's got a really good view straight to PD. That's the one I want to go for. I think it's a green one if I remember rightly. I mean this is dead on it as well, isn't it? Let's go here. We'll have a look. We'll see which is the best watch area. It's been a bit since I've been in Novi, so I think it's the other one. Not bad here, is it, really? Let's just get the Tundra out and scope down. Car there. Little bit blocked just with the door. That's the only problem there. Let's go in the green one. I'm pretty sure the greenhouse is the better of the two for overwatching. But I've got a feeling as well that it's going to be quieter. Did we search that out? Yeah. Yeah, do you see how that's better? Hey up, Cone, you alright, mate? Sorry I wasn't on last night, dude. I was a bit tired, so I had to have a break from it for an evening. Probably not going to be much longer on this stream, Cone. It's just... but obviously the video that's on now, you can watch back from the beginning and watch the... assault rifle Tundra stroke fishing incident. Oh dear, there's no hope. Definitely more precise, this controller, when I'm aiming as well. I like it. The only thing is on it is just the inventory. Just the way you press the button is a bit odd. But I'll get used to it. Let's just have a look now. So what we've done then, Co, we came from, what did we do? We came from Electro. That's where we started the stream today. We'd got a little bit of stuff. We cooked a chicken, so we got a little bit of a start. We came up through Starry and Novi because we wanted to come a different way than we usually do. Like I usually go through Zelenogorsk from there. And then we went from there through to the airfield, randomly cooking some fish on the way. But before all that happened, we got caught between a guy with an assault rifle fighting a guy with a Tundra while we were fishing. Ended up running up the field with the rod. But then what we did was we got the high ground. We didn't have to wait long, and then one of the guys came down. I think it was the one with the Tundra, so I killed him. But rather than looting the body, I just abandoned it basically because I knew there was a guy fighting him with an assault rifle. So I took that kill and just went really rather than looting him. He was running, but it was quite an easy shot. It was only about 150 meters, and he'd started running away from me. The fishing rod did survive. Yeah, let me show you. Where is it? There you go. One fishing rod. Homemade. I need an exit plan from here now. Let me just get my... So we should be able to... Yeah, we've got that. We can get that in the backpack. So what we can also do... Let's just recce what food we've got. We can have a little bit of food now. We should be doing this while we're watching the bloody building. Another Zagorki. I think there is a well up the road on this one. Just as we're looking down the road, if I go to the right, I think there's a well up there. I think there's up near the medical, if I remember rightly here. As I say, it's been a while since I've been here. Oh, that's good. We've still got water in the cooking pot. I thought a lot of that evaporated when we cooked the fish, but I'll take it. And then we've got the other one. Yeah, we've got a full bottle there as well. So we're definitely in good shape for water and that. I've got chlorine tabs, so I don't really need to do anything else. So bloody ghost town, guys. Novi Sobar. Yo, Lux, you alright, mate? So you get the fast answers now. I've got the chat working. So I think, right, let's just have a look at what we were doing there. Just give us a second, guys. I'm gonna just make a plan now. So we're in Novi, aren't we? So we could head directly east and wind up out in Solnici. Sounds like a plan. Let's do that, guys. Let's go for it. Let's have a bit longer. Let's get down to Solnici. I think it's going to be this way, but let me just get into a safe-ish place for a minute. So straight east should take us to Solnici. Just a little bit that way, like that. Let's do it. Solnici, here we come, guys. I'm tempted to do more fishing on the way, you know, because obviously we were halfway through fishing last time when the gunfight started, so might be an idea to do that if we find an opportunity. That's what I'm going to do. If we don't, then we'll just keep heading for Solnici. So great to see you all here tonight. Thanks everyone, as always, for watching. Really appreciate anyone that's come into the stream that's not subscribed. I'd love you to do so. Helps the channel out loads. You can drop a like on the video, that'd be cool. I know most of you have already done that, but thing is, if you don't say it, people don't subscribe, so that's how I'm trying to grow the channel. It's weird, you know, on this server not to come across anyone for a bit. The first part, when we were going towards Starry and we were going in that way, there was just shots everywhere, you know, when we were cooking, just all through. And now it's been quiet for a while. I mean, the one thing is it is an EU-based server, so this one does quieten up these sort of times, because I think on the continent they're about an hour ahead of us. So, depending on how far they are, maybe 2 hours ahead. So it can be like sort of 3 and 4 in the morning, so it does start to quieten out a little bit. But there's a lot of American players on this server, because I think it runs better, if not as good as the US one, so... Solnici, bom 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 bom. Solnici, that's where we're heading. Going to Solnichi and I am fully laden. It's a bit of a trek, guys. A bit of a trek. Trying to make sure I look around a bit. See, I don't mind travelling round on. I do like it sometimes when I go in a car. I must admit, because you get places so quick. But the thing with Dayz is a car usually is a death sentence. It is an EU server cone, yeah, it is. Oh, it's not. No, it's not official. It's not official. But it's, you know, it's fairly scarce on some types of loot. You know, it's not. It's more like a vanilla-y type sort of server. Was that a deer or a tree? Cone, yeah, you can play US servers, but there can often be a problem with lag. It's like Australians. Oh, hang on. Just hang on a sec, mate. Jesus. How many steaks? I can't carry all that. Oh my, well, I'll just have to carry what I can. Which is that, basically. Is there anything I can drop? We could drop some of the fishing stuff, I guess. In light of the fact now we've got enough food to last us 3 weeks. I think we'll do that. Just drop the fishing stuff. And then we can get more of the... God. Jeez. Right, we've got all the food we need for the year now. Basically. Holy moly. It's a good place here, actually, to cook it, but the trouble is, obviously, I've made that shop now. Which means other players could be heading for this area, so I need to book out of here early. Could go on the next tree line there. A little bit worried about losing the light here, to be honest, guys, but when I say that, I mean because I'll have to be making a fire, so I don't want to have a fire going when we're losing light. Was east, wasn't it? So yeah, so we're still heading east. Now, what do you think, guys? Do you think that I would be able to cook that lot before it gets dark? Just trying to find somewhere. I mean, really, that you've got a hill there, that elevation would be better to do what we're about to do. Just drop that a minute. I had a sheep though. There would have been better killing a sheep because look at the size of the bloody. Got about 27,000 bloody venison steaks. It'll last us a long time. Could survive a week on that. Yeah, so again, guys, please drop a subscribe if you haven't done. What am I doing here? Then you can watch me getting a right mess each night. Oh, God. Right. I just need to try and make some space now. I don't know how we managed to get that. Yeah, I see. I see what we've done. Okay. I'm doing what it is, guys. I'm worried about that hill. If I light a fire there, but then we've got higher ground to one side. So I'd rather get a little bit more elevation there. And again, my worry now is just because we're getting near dark, what that's going to do. Let's see what this tree line's like here. It's a better tree line, but there's nothing in it to cut up. That's the problem with this one. Another one there. Yeah, cool. So the US servers, just getting back to before we spotted that deer, the US servers, just some of them can lag from the UK. They're certainly better on PS5 than they were. But, you know, you've still got a chance of them lagging out. That's the only thing with them, really. can't seem to find the ideal spot. Gonna have to do something, guys. We need to get rid of some of the stuff we've got. We've got too much food, really, if I'm being honest. That's half of what it is. We've got too much food. We've gone the opposite way now. And of course, this is Dayz. You go from having absolutely nothing to having too much of everything. I think I've got... Yeah, we're dicing with danger now. So I think the cooking's out of the question at the moment. What I need to do is get some of this stuff so we can start slotting the guns again. So that's that full. And then if we pull back from here, that's that full. Yeah. And then all we've got to do is fill that up. And we should be able to go back then to putting guns away. Yeah, that's better. So now we can have hands free when we want. Right, so we're supposed to be heading east, which we're not heading east at all. Don't know where I've come off there. Let's go for the KAA. KAA, right. So we're heading east again. I should have been heading east then, to be fair. I don't know what the bloody hell I was playing at. I think I got a bit sidetracked just because I was looking for the, you know, somewhere to cook the food, but it's too risky now. Tell you, this is a great thing as well on PS5. When I look at this now, there's so much more drawn in than there is on PS4. You get an even bigger feeling of how huge the maps and the game are. So we should be now heading to Solnichi, Nishnai, that sort of direction. What all of us do when we know the maps really well is we just follow landmarks in to where we're going. But when you're in the middle of the map, that's a little bit harder to do. Depends where, you know, if you're between Starry and Novi, or if you're up near Grishino and, you know, certain places around Sweatlow, those sorts of things. There's a lot of landmarks which make it easier to navigate. But when you're mid-map, it's a little bit harder. Lots of ways you can do it. You know, if you know towns, you can orientate yourself to one side of the building, and you know if you run along that direction, that'll take you to, you know, somewhere else that you need to go, and so on. Hunting stand, we might as well do that. Navatandra. Let's see if it's got any rounds in it. Not that we particularly need them, no. Back on the K8. Yeah, you see it's starting to go dark now, guys. This may end up being where we log as it gets dark. We know we're coming in towards Solniche. I'd rather get there, if I'm being honest, because obviously we've taken the compass bearings off it. So if we waited till tomorrow, we'd have to find the town and then get a bearing from that. So I'd rather get there now. But you can see the dark's closing in pretty fast. And now it's time for another spooky ghost story. The spooky old woods with the geared player. Or he's not fully geared because he hasn't got the plate carrier. Coming up on Summit, guys. That looks like Berezino to me. So I think we've done what we needed to now. I think we've got here. Yeah, so this should be Berezino. So it's not exactly where we thought we were going. I'm guessing that just from what I've seen. I mean, it's dark. It's hard to tell, but... So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to log now. Thanks ever so much for watching the stream today. If you didn't pick up the action at the start of the stream, just nip back and watch the video. And you'll see the fishing stroke gunfight at the start, which is quite funny. I'll try and put that up, guys, as a short, actually, as well. So thanks again. Subscribe if you ain't. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow, 9 PM again, UK time. See you later, guys.